Hello, this is Goku for some 1, and I'm back this time to do a recommended video from What Pissed Me Off 710. The recommendation is my top 5 animals. He recommended this. I saw a picture of a new movie, Squirrels, coming out, and I started chatting with him, and I posted my top 5 favorite animals on Facebook, and he recommended me to make a video. So here is the video at hand. So, I'm going to start with number 5. And number 5, took me a little while to think about this one, but it's obvious when you think about it. It is meerkats. Meerkats are just freaking awesome. A lot of people are probably not very familiar with meerkats. I actually used to watch a show called Meerkat Manor on Animal Channel. If you've never seen it, go check it out. It's really good. And they're very fascinating animals. They're packed animals that actually live within communities, and they fight other communities. And they're just really awesome. They live in Africa, and they're just very fascinating because they have an alpha female. Like, the leader of the pack is a female, and I think that's really cool idea. It's real, but it's really cool, and I actually like that concept of them. So now my number 4 is probably the one cheat on this list because I'm fascinated by the animal, but I'm more fascinated by the mythology based on them, and that is bats. Bats, I started to love bats because of vampire movies, but I'm actually fascinated by the animal, and I actually got to go to Carlsbad Caverns, and they actually have bats all over the place there. It's really cool. Bats are very fascinating animals, and they're one of these misconceptions that people think. First of all, these bats aren't birds, they are mammals. For anybody who doesn't know, please go look it up. They have fur. They're the one-winged mammal, but they absolutely 100% are mammals. And there's another animal that has a similar misconception, actually number 3, and I'll get to that in a minute. But another misconception is blind as a bat. Bats aren't blind. No bat's blind. Bats actually see. Bats can see as good as a human. Some bats only use their eyes, but no, bats are not blind. That is a huge misconception. And bats are fascinating. They fly. They're not the cutest animal. When you actually look at a bat, like when you look at like bats from imagery, they look a lot cooler. But then when you actually look at a real bat, they aren't as cute, but they still are awesome animals. And I just love bats. I think they're so awesome. The next one is absolutely an animal I love. Yet again, another misconception animal, and that's dolphins. I actually had a friend of mine call a dolphin a fish, and that pissed me off because the only reason he called a dolphin a fish was because the Bible calls them a fish. Dolphins are not fish. They do have hair, but it's very little. Dolphins' fins actually have a similar structure to the hands of a human. Fascinating. Go look it up. You should be able to find that really easily online. And dolphins are just awesome. They're one of the most intelligent animals. They probably are the second most intelligent animal. If you ask me, the first, but no. They probably are the second most intelligent animal. They actually do have names. There have been some research done, and it's been very interesting finding, and they actually have different sounds for different members within their clans, and those are names. Those are actual names. Dolphins actually have names for each other. Also, dolphins have been known to disarm bombs in the military. They actually use them for underwater bomb disarming. That's just amazing that you can actually do that. Dolphins are extremely intelligent. They're very fascinating, and I love dolphins. I talk about dolphins literally all the time because I love them. I find them fascinating in every degree, and I love dolphins. Yet again, they're not the most cutest animal, but they are adorable. They do look adorable. Not cute, but adorable. They are awesome animals, and I'd love to have one as a pet. This is probably one of them that I would love to have as a pet. Now, the next one on the list is one I don't talk about as much, but I do love them. They're just fascinating. Probably the second most common one. It's the second one on the list. Those are squirrels. Yes, little squirrels. Squirrels are just freaking awesome. What's not awesome about squirrels? The only negative part about squirrels is you see them roadkill 99.9% of the time. No, I see a lot of dead squirrels from where I am. But they're still awesome, and they're cool just to watch them in a tree. I know my cat does that all the time. Squirrels are just freaking awesome. I don't know what's so... I don't know anything bad about squirrels. There's nothing bad. I don't think there's anything bad about any of the animals on my list, but certainly squirrels, unless they attack you viciously, which... Watch out for that movie coming out later. Yes, squirrels are freaking awesome. Now we're down to number 1. Probably going to talk about an hour for this one. No, I'll keep it short. But, yes, felines. Cats. Now, I love all cats. And when I made this list, I didn't want to put, like, different clans together. So, I kind of left it to different ones. But, yes, cats are awesome in every conceivable way. They're just, you see them on Facebook, you see them on YouTube, you see them here, you see them there, you see them everywhere. Because cats are funny as hell. Not because they're trying to be funny, they just end up being funny. Chasing the red dot. There's hours and hours of videos where cats are doing that. Cats in boxes. There's an entire series about cats in boxes. Cats do the dangest things, and I literally mean the dangest things. And then they look out windows, and you're wondering what they're looking at, and they're looking so fascinating. And you're like, where's the bird, or where's the rat, or where's the squirrel? And there's nothing out that window. And it's just fascinating. Well, this was my top 5 favorite list of animals. Please, leave your top 5. I would love to know what it is in video or comment. This was Goku, Footersome1, and I'll see you next time, YouTube.